This is our new circuit. We are using MN4049B IC over there, here. And this one is LED indicator power. We are using the resistors, 10mm LED, jumper wires, breadboard, capacitor here. And what we are going to see here is, what is this? This is LED flasher using 4049 CMOS hex inverter IC. So that is this is our circuit. And for our circuit, we're going to use this power bank. Okay? And we need a USB. Let us connect it to the circuit. Can see here we have this LED flasher using the 4047 IC. So LED turns on and off, turns on, turns off, on, off, on, off. And we have this LED indicator wherein when we connect power, this LED turns on, blue LED. So this is now our new circuit, our new project. We have the figure 1 pin configuration of 4047 CMOS hex inverter. Hex because we have 6 inverter, and this is CMOS type. So inside the IC, we have 6 inverter. The BDD is the supply, positive supply. BDD referring to the CMOS. BSS, that is the ground. BSS referring to the ground or voltage source. This one voltage drain. For the input 1, we have input 1, pin 3, input 2, pin 2, input 1, pin 3, input output 1, pin 2, input 2, pin 5, output 2, pin 4, input 3, pin 7, output 3, pin 6. So you can see here, that is the input, output, output. And then for the pin number 13, no connection. Pin number 14 is input 6 to output 6. So this 19 is input output. Input 4, output 4, input 5, output 5. Pin number 16 is no connection. Not no comment, no connection. So that is the inside the IC, 6 inverter. And let us see the symbol. The symbol is this. So figure 3, we have the symbol for 4049 NOT gate. So it looks like this triangle with the bubble here at the tip of the triangle. When the input is 0, so means no signal or no current flows, the output is 1. It inverts from low to high. If the input is high, 1, the output is low, 0. That is a Boolean inversion logic. We can see that in the truth table. When the input is 0, means low, the output is high. It inverts the signal or the low level signal. When it is high, 1, the output is low, 0. It will invert from high to low, low to high. High, low to high, high to low. That is the truth table. So this is a NOT gate inverter. It inverts the logic level signal from high to low, low to high. When the input is low, it becomes high at the output. When the input is high, it becomes low at the input. And let us see now the circuit diagram. So in figure 2, we are now have this schematic diagram for our LED flasher using 4049. So this is our output LED. This is the LED we're going to turn on and off. Color red, current limiting resistor to protect the LED from damaging this LED. And then we have 2 inverter. So we're using 2 inverter. This inverter and this inverter, or this NOT gate, 2 NOT gate. That's why we have these 2 NOT gate or inverter. So they have the same supply, 5 volts. Power bank, from the power bank, a supply of 5 volts to the 2 inverters, so the 2 NOT gate. Same supply, 5 volts, and then the ground, same ground. Because we're using one IC with 2 NOT gates. One IC and 2 NOT gate in one IC. And then we have this indicator power. When we connect the battery or the supply, this LED turns on. It indicates that we have now the power. The power turns on. Well, we also have 3K resistor for the LED in order not to damage this LED, current limiting resistor of the LED blue. That is the power indicator LED. And then for the first gate, this is NOT gate, gate 1. Gate 1, the input is pin number 5. Something looks like this, or here, input 5. The output is 4. And then ground supply connected to the pin number 3, which is the input gate 2. Okay? So this is gate 2. The input is 3. And then 2 output, same power. We have this resistor, feedback resistor connected between pin number 3 and pin number 5. The input of the second gate is connected to the input of the first gate, also to the capacitor via this feedback resistor. This is a feedback resistor. And then we have this timing resistor, 0.07 microfarad, 50 volts. Our feedback resistor is 1 megaohms. Connected to the output pin 2 and then to the pin 5. Then we have now this output LED. So we're going to turn on and off this LED because we're making an LED flasher. So how does the circuit works? Okay. So where can we get the signal? So you can see here there's no external force or switch or source of the signal, or at the very beginning there is an internal noise, the noise inside this gate 1 being amplified. So the purpose, the function of gate 1 is act as an oscillator. This one act as a buffer driver of the LED. Buffer driver, LED, same time, buffer. And then this one as an oscillator or a latch switch oscillator. We can so at the very beginning or the start of the initial of the state of the circuit, the internal noise of this NOT gate being amplified will make this pin 4 high, okay, at this initial state of the circuit. So current flows here, okay. So we need to trace the current here to know why LED turns on and off. If this is high, current flows out. So this gate is sourcing current because current flows out from the IC or from this NOT gate. And then, will the current flow here? It will not flow here because the input impedance of this gate is very high. So if this is high, it means we have this logic 1 high, source high, or there is a current flows out. And then, because we're using a NOT gate, when it is high, see, high, 1, high here, using a Boolean inversion logic 1, the output become 0. It inverts the output. But when we are analyzing the circuit, the current, there's no current flows here. Only the Boolean inversion logic occurs here or happening here. That's why it's become 0 at the output because the input is high, 1 becomes 1 here. It inverts the output, becomes 0 or low logic because 1 it inverts, becomes 0. Now the current flows here, okay, to the R1, 1 mega ohms, and then current flows into the capacitor, 0.47 microfarad, 50 volts capacitor, and where? To the low logic, or to the, because this is now low level, or it is low, the signal here. So the current flows here. What is now the condition of the capacitor here? It is discharging through pin number 2 because it is low. We now have a pathway to the ground because it's low. So the current pulls in from the capacitor to the IC or to the NOT gate, then to the ground. Because this is low, we're now getting to be connected to the ground, low. What is now the condition of the output? It is sinking or sourcing, sinking, because the current flows the condition is sinking because the current flows from capacitor to the output, which is low, to the ground. Sinking current of, what is the sinking current? 4 milliampere. What happened now to the LED? This is our concern. Why is it, how to turn on and off this LED? Because this is grounded, so this is also grounded. LED turns off. So the signal here is low. Okay, low here, or low. That's why LED turns off. There's no LED lights here. It turns off. The situation is it is sinking current because the capacitor is discharging the current through the pin number 2, then to the pin number 8. Okay. And the sinking current because this is, the output is low. Oh, we're going back here. Do you think the current flows here? Pin number 5. We know that the current flows here from resistor to the capacitor. How about the other way, this way? From resistor to the left, gate 1, to the pin number 5. What is the use of this? It is serve as an oscillator. At the same time, it is This is the one that act as a latch switch, because during the discharging of the capacitor, there is a voltage called threshold voltage. Threshold voltage. That is amount of current this capacitor can able to discharge, for how many, or amount of voltage. So for the threshold, because the threshold, it is usually 1/2 of the VDD, or 2.5 volts. So the threshold voltage is 2.5 volts. That is the capacity of this capacitor to discharge 2.5 volts. That is the reference voltage, 2.5 volts. When the capacitor discharge a voltage of above, greater than 2.5, or maybe 2.6 now or more, 2.6 volts. So this becomes high 1, above 2.6, above the threshold, becomes 2.6 volts or more, becomes high here. Initially it is 0, because this is 0 becomes 1 here. That is the initial state. But once capacitor is discharging above the threshold voltage 2.5, that is the reference voltage, above that, for example 2.6, it will now forcing this pin number 5 to go high level 1, or high level, more than the 2.5 reference voltage or threshold voltage, due to the discharging here. Becomes 1. What happened? What is the role of this gate? To flips out, or to invert the signal from 0 to 1. If this is high now, since it is inverted, it becomes 0 here, or logic low. What will happen now to the circuit? If this is now low, this is now low, or 0. Okay? 0. Low level. If this is low, 0, this is 0. If this is 0, invert the signal. Due to the Boolean inversion logic, 0 becomes 1 here. So before, it is low. Now it is high. It becomes now a high signal. If this is high signal, current now flows from this gate 2, this is gate 2, out. Current flows out, or pushing the current. This one is pulling in the current, sinking. Now it is pushing the current. We call that, what is the state of this output? It is sourcing current. If this is sourcing current, the output pin 2 is high logic level. What is the, could be 3.5 volts. Before it's low, now it's high. When it's high, current flows out. So there's a current flows out here. What will happen to the current here? Charge the capacitor. Now the capacitor is charging, and the current flows also into the LED. Now LED turns on, because the output to pin 2 is high. Capacitor charging, it is sourcing current, because the current flows out from the gate to the capacitor and then to the LED, causing this LED to turn on. Now it's on, and then current travels here to the resistor. That is a feedback resistor. So that's the pathway, or the capacitor is charging through R1. Okay, and then where? into the pin number 4. Okay? Remember that this is now a low. This is 0. Low signal. So it travels here and then serve as a pathway to the ground. Okay? Current will not travel here because high impedance also here. But since this is serve as a switch, again also, what's the use of this pin number 5? When due to the charging, when the charging reaches, this is the reference voltage, 2.5 volts, reaches or below. Now, it's below. Before, it's above. Now, it's below 2.5. It could be 2.4 and below. What happened to the pin number 5? It will now becomes low. Low from high to low. Because charging the capacitor here, current flows into the resistor and then to the pin number 4 because this is a low signal here, so it becomes now a pathway to the ground. Current flows here due to the charging below 2.4. Because of that, it will now becomes low level 0. When it reaches charging below 2.6 or 2.5, at least 2.4, become now low level. If this become low, 0, low level, since inverter, it becomes now high again. So it becomes now high again here. So what will happen is again, it current flows again here into the capacitor, discharging, and then to the pin number 8. LED now turns off. And then when it reaches the threshold voltage above, or when it hits the threshold voltage above the threshold voltage, it will now again flips into 1, becomes high. And because this is high now, it becomes now low here. This become low here. Capacitor is discharging, now it is charging, discharging, charging, causing this LED to turn on and off. That is now the current loss. It is because of the charging and discharging of the capacitor, sinking and sourcing current. Sinking, pulling current in, sourcing current, pushing current out, charging capacitor, and discharging. Why are we using the ceramics capacitor? We chose this ceramic capacitor because of it has not susceptible to leakage current, because charging and discharging is happening here. So because we're using the ceramics, it is advisable to use the ceramic, not the electrolytic capacitor, because we are flipping the charging and discharging of the capacitor here. So if we have an electrolytic capacitor here, there is a high risk of leak current will flow into the capacitor. That's why we need to use ceramics capacitor, because it provides good, it will not cause leakage due to the charging and discharging, charging. I'm using the word discharging. Actually, it's not discharging. It could be discharging. At the discharging is the same as charging in a opposite direction. That is the word discharging. Discharging means charging at the opposite direction. So if the charging is here, discharging is this, or charging in the opposite direction, discharging, charging, discharging. So we can say that capacitor is charging when there's a current here and the current flows from pin 2 to the capacitor. We can also say when the current flows from here, pin number 4, resistor and then capacitor. Capacitor is also charging in this direction, but we can call that charging in the opposite direction or the opposite direction. We are both charging this way and charging this way. But I chose the term discharging this way and charging, discharging, charging, discharging, charging, discharging, causing the LED to turn on and off.